Hey, welcome back to Rithmetic with Ron. Have you ever heard of the butterfly method? This is something that will help you add and subtract fractions that have different denominators. We're going to take a look at it today. Go ahead and hit subscribe and enjoy the video. Let's say that you wanted to add 1 over 7 plus 3 over 5. Well, you can't do that in its current form because the denominators are not the same and we are adding. Adding and subtracting needs the same denominator. And so one way that we can do this is through something called the butterfly method. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw our butterfly. Here's one. Here's the other. And we'll draw this part. And then we'll give it some little antenna here. Okay, so there's our butterfly. He's got wings. He's got some antenna. Now, what do these things actually mean? I'm going to redraw this same problem in a different color, and we'll talk about the parts as we do it. 1 over 7 plus 3 over 5. And now what we're going to do is we are going to multiply these numbers together. 7 times 3 is 21. And 1 times 5 is going to be 5. These two numbers are the new numerators of the fraction. The denominator comes from multiplying the two denominators together. 7 times 5 is 35. So now we have the parts that we need. Two numerators that get what? Added together, and a denominator. 5 plus 21 is 26. 26 over what? Over 35. So the new denominator comes from multiplying the denominators, and the new numerator comes from adding, here's adding, the two diagonals that were multiplied. Okay? 26 over 35. Now I'm going to leave the answer just like this, and I'm going to show you why this works, because I've done other videos on the least common multiples method, LCM. What would happen if we did this problem using LCM? Would we get the same answer? Well, 1 over 7 plus 3 over 5. Recall that with LCM, we're trying to find a common denominator, and we're going to do that by writing out the skip counting or the multiples for each of the denominators. Go ahead and take a look here in this list, and what you'll see is that the first time there's a number that's common is 35. This is the first number that shows up in both of the skip counts. That's going to be our new denominator. Looks familiar. We're on a good track. So let's go ahead and convert these fractions into equivalent fractions by multiplying with a special 1. 1 over 7 times a special 1 gives me a new fraction with a denominator of 35. 7 times 5 is 35. What's on the bottom needs to be on the top, and 1 times 5 is 5. So 5 over 35. Look at this 5 is the same as this 5 up here. And now we're going to do 3 over 5. Let's do that right here. 3/5 times a special 1 is going to give me a new fraction with a denominator of 35. 5 times 7 is 35. And if the 7's on the bottom, then the 7 needs to be on the top as well to make it 1. 3 times 7 is 21, and we've seen that 21 up here. Now I can take my new equivalent fractions and add them together. Why add? Because that's what the problem asked for. 5 over 35 plus 21 over 35 equals, same denominator, 5 plus 21 is 26. And this is the same answer that we got over here with the butterfly method. So today we learned how the butterfly method can help us to find common denominators when we add or subtract fractions. Go ahead and hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.